In the last 30 days, Bitcoin has gone up 44%, and many other coins much more than that. And that's because the easiest time to make money in crypto is during a bull market, which is what we're having right now. And that's because crypto moves in cycles. Every 4 years, it starts to pump. And that historically has happened. We can't predict if it's going to continue to happen, but it's happening right now, as you can see from the coin prices. So, how can you actually take advantage of this? How can you make money? And how can you stay safe? That's what we're getting into today's video. I'm just going to give you a lot of perspective and very, very important information so you don't lose all your money in a bull market and you actually come out ahead. So, if that sounds good, I'm Dan, and let's get started. First off, price predictions, and they're guessing. Everybody is guessing in crypto. No one has enough information to know what is actually going to happen to the price of something specific on a specific date. That is something key. Now, people have been making price predictions about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency for years. No one has been right. A lot of people have been kind of right and mostly wrong. But the thing is, we're all guessing. It's great content, it's great belief, but no one can predict the future. And if you're a YouTuber, it's great content. People like bullish content, and that's what they want to watch. They want to know what they can invest in to get to these high points without considering other factors like demand, actual usage, and the competitors. But again, we are in a bull market, so none of that matters. What matters in a bull market is attention. If you can get people's attention and get them to believe that the coin is going to go up in price, people are going to buy that coin, so it is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So right now, that's what we're starting to see in the markets. There's a lot of coins that no one really uses, but it's getting enough attention where the price is starting to move because people are talking about it and believing in these price predictions. Now, all of this is very high risk, and if you are a conservative investor, I would say just buy Bitcoin. But for everyone that wants to take on more risk, you can buy any coin that people are talking about that has been established for a while, that has a good reputation, and it is very likely to go up. That is just what it is. I'm not guaranteeing that, I'm not promising it. I'm just saying that's what happens in a bull market. Things go up and it's not going to make sense. So I'm here for that ride and I'm just going to accept it. You're not supposed to try to make sense of anything. But once the market starts slowing down and we start seeing Bitcoin dipping, likely in 6 months to a year from now, that's when you start selling off some of your portfolio. That's when you start shorting the market or shorting the coins that aren't really doing anything, that don't have demand, because there are tons and tons of different competitors. If you didn't know, there's probably over 100,000 different cryptocurrencies, and 99,000 of those are meme coins. And there's nothing wrong with meme coins, they get attention, but once that attention is gone, so is your money. Next up, influencers and content creators. Now, there are a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of influencers that provide undisclosed promotions. Basically, they promote a coin, they don't tell you they're getting paid for it, and then that coin ends up scamming you. So you want to be very careful out there when investing. You want to get a lot of different opinions, and you want to be as skeptical as possible in your investments, because we're in a bull market. It's the easiest time to make money. If you lose your stack now, and that means you lose all the funds you have investing, then you lose out on all the other potential gains you could have made in safer, lower risk investments. So let's go to one of the guys I hate the most because I lost money in 2017 in the ICO days with this guy, Superman. This is his second channel. He's still promoting absolute shit, so please be careful. So here's how it works. He's saying turn $1,000 into 6 million. But if that was possible, he would have made so many millionaires. He would have been on the news. Everyone would be talking about how much they love this guy. But if you look at the history of a lot of these coins, they go to zero. So it's more like invest $1,000, turn that into $0. That is the truth about scam influencers, and you want to be very careful. And it's pretty well documented. If you follow ZachXBT, you can see that Superman is a crypto YouTuber. He has promoted many projects undisclosed, stemming everywhere from rugs to Ponzi's to cash grabs. And then Zach goes into details on some of these scams, and all of his undisclosed coins have just gone to zero. He does talk about a lot of different launchpads, and launchpads are all going to be trash. So don't invest in launchpads, there's no value there, and you never want to be early to projects if you don't know if it's a scam or not. Now, if you're new to crypto, I highly recommend following Zach XBT. He calls out all the different influencers, all the different scams, so you're better informed to make better decisions on who you trust and where you get information from. Recently, he called out the Web3 prostitutes for promoting this token, and they're all pretty much saying the same thing, which means it is an undisclosed promotion, and they're getting paid to promote this coin, which might end up as a scam. And if we look at the price action on when they mentioned it, that's when the price pumped and then slowly dumped after that. So I wouldn't buy this coin at all just because there are so many better investments right now in the current markets.
So we covered influencer scams, but there are a ton of different crypto scams, whether it's phishing, it's scam links, it's scam comments, it's people adding you to different groups, Telegram chats, Discords, and messages. Everyone is going to try and take advantage of you. No one wants to help you. That is what you should consider. Anyone trying to help you, any information you get, you should be very skeptical. Think of it as a scam and then try to build trust. Now, there's way too many scams in crypto to share and get into details with, and no one wants to see that because it's boring educational content. But if you are interested, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll give a list of scams and how they work. That might be pretty good. Yeah, and that's when I try to make you engage with this content by liking and commenting, just because that helps me make more content. It just inspires me to do stuff. Now, getting scammed is one of the most expensive mistakes you can make in crypto. That's why you have to take small, calculated risks. And a lot of the scams happen in DeFi because there's no guardrails. So that's why if you're a new investor, it makes a lot more sense just to stay on a centralized exchange, or you're not investing in the newest coins, but at the same time, you're not getting into all that same risk, because you need to understand how crypto works before getting into the world of DeFi. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time.
If you look down, you're going to fall, you're going to have a bad time.
So for new investors, I recommend staying on safer crypto exchanges that have been around for a while. I know with FTX, we had this huge collapse. So that's why you want an exchange that has been around for several years. So look at things like Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, Binance, things like that, and you'll be all right. Again, you won't have the earliest opportunities, but you don't take on the same risk. Now, if you are going to get into DeFi, which I am mostly there, that's mostly what I like investing in. There's a lot of opportunities out there, but it comes with a lot of risk if you don't know what you're doing. Now, if you are interested in learning some of that stuff, I will leave a link in the description to this forum, just so I can get a general idea of what people want to see, because some days I don't know what kind of content to make. And it's easier to just hop on a live stream and answer questions, which I've been doing lately. Feel free to join those, mostly on X Spaces, but I also try to stream it. Now let's get into mistakes, because I've made a lot of mistakes in crypto, and I've learned from them. One of the biggest mistakes I make in a bear market is that I hold coins way too long, and I just believe that they'll come back, when I should be rotating into Bitcoin and stable coins and limiting my risk, because as the bear market continues to happen, coins tend to bleed out and your portfolio just starts dying. And I know exactly when that happens, because when I stop checking the coin price every day, that's when my portfolio is bleeding, and that's when I should be selling, of how high your portfolio is. So that's going to happen in this bull cycle. It happens to everybody. So think of screenshots as an opportunity to start taking some profit. And another mistake that a lot of new investors make, including myself at an early stage, is investing in coins with a very small market cap, because you believe it's going to go to $1 billion like the other coins that are in the same space. But the truth is, if you're investing in sectors in crypto, the leaders tend to hold the most value, while a lot of the copycats trend to zero. Now, I know people want the most opportunities, they want that 100x, they're gambling on these small market cap coins, but you also have to think of the developer side, the person creating that coin. What are they doing to create value, or are they trying to extract value from you? If they don't have a large budget, if it is all crowdfunding, if they don't have VCs backing them, if they have no experience in that space, the chances of them being successful are very low. And if they haven't been around for a while and they don't have any work to show for it besides some kind of forked project, and by forked project, that just means they copy and pasted an existing project, that project is going to be an extremely risky investment. So how do you make it in crypto? How do you actually get profitable? How do you actually make money in crypto? Well, the easiest thing is holding Bitcoin and looking for coins with a lot of attention. Those are the two things that move in any market. If Bitcoin's going up, a lot of the market's going up. If a coin has a lot of attention, very likely it's going to go up too. Now, there's a lot of coins with a lot of utility, a lot of infrastructure, but no one cares. That's just kind of the truth of it this cycle. People are just looking for meme coins. They're looking for attention. They're looking for the next big thing. So meme coins, AI meme coins, they're all trending as of recently, as the making of this video. And then we also have legacy coins like XLM, Cardano, XRP. They're not really doing anything new tech-wise, but they're getting a lot of attention because as Bitcoin starts to pump and hit these new all-time highs, retail investors want to get involved, and these are some of the coins they can buy on the exchanges that they already have. And that's because it's easy to buy. Retail investors aren't buying anything in DeFi, at least not yet, because the process of that is incredibly difficult. Now, these are some lessons that I've learned in my 8 years of crypto experience. I'm not rich, but I'm rich in so many painfully expensive lessons that hopefully you won't have to go through. So yeah, I hope you got something from this video, which means I hope you got your full value for today. That's it. And if there's anything else you want to know, let me know in the comments, or feel free to join Retail DAO or one of our X Spaces. Ask questions. We're trying to get more people in there. We want to make sure that retail investors have a place to go, learn, ask questions, and become better crypto investors. All right, with that, wait, I already said that? All right, see ya.